Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with this tote bag project that is turning into a series, and it wasn't my intention at all, but that's the way it's going and I'm very happy with that. I am loving this project so much. It feels very creative for me. I love the looks of it. And before I forget, first of all, there is a link down below for the playlist for this series. But I want to give you the measurements of this piece in case you want to do something similar. So it is 18 by, let's say 9.5. So that's what we've got going. Today, I was hoping to finish it, but no, we're not doing that because I decided I want two little handles, and I spent quite a bit of time doing one, trying to figure it out, and I did it first shot. Came out absolutely exactly how I hoped it would. I'm going to show it to you if I can find it. Look, it's plaid. And it was easy, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And I'm thinking for this one, I do want to line it somehow, but normally my straps or handles are encased between the outer and the lining. But I think I like the little handles so much that I think this time they're going to be top stitched. So I did finish the bottoms, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I just love it so much. Here's how we're going to make the other one. I cut a piece 13 by 1.5 inches. And I'm going to be adding scraps from my trash. I tried to find a lot of the pieces that were in here, but I really couldn't. I have a lot of that, what I keep calling tie-dye. It's called splash. So I'm going with that in several different, places, and then just whatever else. I am laying things out in this direction and also this direction. And I'm doing kind of narrow because I want multiple colors going on. And I'm just going to make sure rough side is up, and it is. And I'm just going to build a little bit. I'm going to do some strips this way. Just rough cuts. And I don't mind doing some very narrow things. But if it's very narrow, I'll put it on top of whatever I put there next. Let's see. Oh, I can do this right here. That'll cover this side. Let's move this all over a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little narrow strip like that. Now this piece won't actually stick because it's not on any fusible, so let me move it for a second. I'm going to move that over again. I need something else on the end here. We'll do that. Now, even though some of this is going to be on the back side, it shows because, you can see the inside or the underside or whatever of the little handle. So it's all good. All right, let me press this. And now I want that little bit of color. Where is it? Right here. So I'm going to just put some glue down for that. Like that. And let's just stick that right there. All this stuff is going to get top stitched. Now I'm going to do something in this direction because I can. I like this little chunky piece. Let's do that, and then let's do some more of the tie-dye. Maybe just a piece of this kind of darkish purple. I'm not adhering those to the glue yet because I'll be lifting them. Let's try a piece like this. Now see, I'm going to tuck this under and then, maybe to here. So at this point I can take this one off and I'm going to keep building. Ooh, this is some new fabric that I just cut last night. Swirl. It's so awesome. There, that's good. Good. How about a piece of black? I'll do that right here. You don't have to do it this narrow. It just happens that I'm doing that. Okay, let's do something a little bit wide, going off the edge. I'm going to move these up a little bit because I do want that other piece that's going in that direction to hit some of the fusible. Finishing it on this end, let's do something kind of wide-ish. Oh, let's do this. That'll work right there. So all of these are touching at least a little bit, and then I'm going to lay this guy back down. I'm going to have to pull some of these back down. My broiled chicken needs to be flipped because I hear my timer ringing. Let me go do that. Like this. Okay, I'm going to press this down, flip my chicken, and I'll be right back. I'm back. It's later. While I was waiting for my chicken to finish cooking, I made my mother her lunch, and then I ate, and now I'm ready to rumble. Do you want to see my lunch? If you don't like meat, close your eyes. I'll tell you when you can open them. You can open them. That's my pie plate that I have been eating out of since November of 2016. Meat only. I dabble with dairy sometimes and it's the devil, but I've been really good about meat only lately. And I will tell you that I ate everything on that plate except I did leave a whole hamburger patty. That's not like me, but I was full, and I think like 3 pieces of steak. Everything else is in my tum-tum. Now, I think I showed you enough of this. I'm going to just put this on fast speed and finish this up. You might have seen me gluing something after the fact because I didn't have everything covered, so I just put some glue and stuck a piece on top. Now I'm going to do some top stitching, but first, now I'm just going to get rid of anything really long that's sticking out, but I'm not cutting up to the fusible yet because it gives me a place to start and stop sewing. So we'll do the final trim a little later. And I keep forgetting to tell you, I don't at the moment that I'm recording, but by the time you watch this, I'm going to have this fusible back on eBay. It was almost impossible for me to get last year because of the pandemic. For some reason, people were, buying that and it was out of stock everywhere. But it's back. I got 2 bolts. So go check my eBay. The link is in the description box down below. Tap on my title of this video and the description box will open up. Now I'm just going to go and do zigzag to cover all the raw edges. And you can do it any way you want if you happen to be doing this, which I can't imagine that anyone will do this. But I did the other one by just going down and then even going across these guys and then, trying to do a raw edge in that direction and then just doing it that way as much as I can. And then I would come back and zigzag across anything else in this direction. Looks like I got everything, some maybe twice. Now I'm going to trim, and I'm just going to use my fusible as the guide, and I'm just going to trim up to it. Now the fun part, we get to add thread and stuff. Now, since this is narrow and I have a lot of little narrow strips, I didn't use any ribbon because I didn't want to cover up things that took me so long to decide on. No, it didn't take me long. Where's my yellow? This is my blue. Where is my yellow? Here it is, hiding over here. But what I did, because this had some dark ribbon, I know, coloring is off, the lighting is off, I give up. It has dark blue and dark brown. Well, I took some dark brown yarn, and that gave me, what the hell's the other handle? I'm telling you, I'm gonna end up losing it. You know, that gave me lines that matched this. So I think I went blue, yellow, brown. So I guess I'll do the same here. Doesn't have to be, but I'm going to. And just like with the other video, I'm just going to top stitch this stuff. I'm kind of keeping these in the center. You know, I don't have anything. I have, you know, the long going on this side, but I don't have anything on this side. So I think I will do my two threads and my brown. And then I think I'll do something closer to the edge this time. I could add to that one, but I'm not going to bother. So let's see, here's my tip. Anyway, you just do whatever you want. Don't listen to me. Okay, I went this way, and then I went ahead and put another piece of brown for when I fold over. I would like a long vertical line there, and then I think I'm going to go back and do that on this back side. Let me do that right now. I'm just going to slap some brown going this way. It absolutely needed that. I could do a couple of threads also. I think I will, but I'll just do that off camera. Okay, back to this one now. So we did our lines this way. Now we're going to put some in the other direction. Now we are going to close this sucker up. And all I'm going to do is, you know how we put the pieces together? We just overlapped a little bit. Well, I'm not even going to really overlap this time. I'm just going to fold each in about halfway so that they're touching pretty much. And I'm going to just zigzag right down the center. And then I might add some yellow or blue thread. I did want to mention, you have to have clear thread in the bobbin for this because we're working on both sides, and you don't, want, well, unless you're using colored thread and you want to do that. But it doesn't matter really how much zigzag we do with that nylon thread. It barely shows. It's like it's just all part of the fabric. I love this so much. So I'm just going here, I'm going to fold in, and I'm going to try to make them touch and just zigzagging. And I'm not concerning myself with overlapping. Oh, but I forgot. I want to finish the edge first because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, with the handles and the lining. So I'm just folding over about 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to zigzag over that. Okay, I did that on both ends. Now, folding, kind of meeting in the middle, if you can. And I forgot, you want a wider zigzag when you do that. I was using narrow before because I was going over thread and yarn, but you want it wide to catch both edges of what you just folded in. And I didn't catch it in a lot of places, but that's okay because I'm gonna put some thread there now. Where's the yellow? I want yellow. So I'm just gonna go down the center again, and I'm gonna capture some yellow thread as I do it. That's quite lovely. Now, just because sometimes it's bumpy or whatever, I like to make it nice and flat, and I'm going to zigzag on each edge. And that'll take care of any little loose ends that you have. And we're done, except that I will go, after I sign off, I'm going to go put some thread on this side of that first one. Don't concern yourself if they're not exactly the same width or if they're kind of crooked. It's just all adding to the character of the tote. You can see why I needed a whole video just for this step. Now, you can even see my brown yarn kind of went over the edge, but that's all okay. That's what would happen in real life. This is real life. I am not attaching these now because I'm not 100% sure what I will do, but just look at that. Nowhere could you ever get something so cool. And you made it. You made that. That's it for now. Subscribe. Go check out the Fusible. Go see me on TikTok. I dance on TikTok. Maybe you don't want to go there. And I'll be back with more soon. The next video I do will be another step in this lovely tote bag. Bye.